Hours, the man dropped her off at Gallagher Middle School. She made it home, called 911, and was taken to the hospital.
It's scary because I don't know what I would do if it happened to one of mine.
Kenyana Sims has 4 children. She says now they won't be allowed to go to the nearby recreation center by themselves.
See, now, instead of walking them walking to the wreck, I would probably drive them, you know, and have them right there and pick them back up and stuff. You can't trust them outside playing.
Another mother who didn't want to be identified says she's even more concerned about the safety of her 15-year-old daughter.
You know, me and her are already fighting because of all the people that's been, all these girls come up missing and everything, is she can't understand why. She thinks it's not going to happen to her, but it could happen to her.
Jackie Smith, Fox 8 News.
Now, here's a description of the man police are looking for. They say he's African-American, 20 years old, 6 feet tall, weighing 190 pounds. He has the word devil tattooed on his neck and a scar that extends from his nose to his left ear. Police are encouraging children to travel in groups when they cannot be with their parents, and be aware of what's going on around you. If anybody has any information here, please call the Cleveland police. And Cleveland police have arrested the man they believe raped a 14-year-old girl last week. 26-year-old John Hauser was arrested Friday. He is charged with kidnapping and rape. Police say he abducted the teenager at East 55th and Broadway on Monday, then took her to a home in Cleveland Heights where he raped her. When he dropped her off at East 79th and Carnegie, she called 911. Hauser has a long criminal record. He's scheduled to be arraigned tomorrow morning.
A man takes police on a chase through 5 local cities, putting many lives in danger. Now police say he'll be behind bars for quite a while. Fox 8 News reporter Gary Liberatore joins us now with this story. Hi, Gary.
Hi, Susanna. A 25-year-old man from Columbia Station is in jail tonight, and you'll see why with the dash cam video from 3 separate cruisers. Around 10 o'clock Friday night, a North Olmsted police officer parked at a construction zone on I-480 saw a car driving erratically through the zone. He catches up with the guy at the exit to Columbia Road. The driver doesn't pull over, and what would be a 10-minute chase begins. It goes through residential areas of Olmsted Falls, Olmsted Township, and Fairview Park. Before getting back onto 480, the driver would wobble from side to side for quite a while. From this car's view, you can see just how many police cars were involved. There were cruisers from 4 different departments. The cops eventually boxed the guy in on 480 near I-71. And with nowhere else to go, the man flees by foot. Police say he ran in front of westbound traffic, but was caught on the other side. 25-year-old Brian Diamond of Columbia Station is in custody. He's charged with leaving the scene of 2 accidents, reckless operation of a motor vehicle, fleeing, driving under a suspended license, driving while intoxicated, having an open container, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia, and felony assault on a police officer. And that is because police say Diamond was involved in 2 separate hit and runs prior to the chase, and then when he was trying to be arrested, Suzanne, he actually fought with police officers, injuring 2 of them.
It's amazing with all of the chase and the foot chase. Any serious injuries, Gary?
No, hopefully the officers will be okay. One is a back and one is a wrist injury.
Wow. Okay. Thanks, Gary. A large fight keeps police busy on Cleveland's west side. It broke out earlier today on Dudley Avenue near West 73rd Street. It ended with 2 men shot, both hit in the arm. Witnesses told police there were several guns fired at several people. Police are still investigating. The 2 men are expected to be okay.
Suspected al-Qaeda terrorists have killed 1 American and kidnapped another. They are threatening to inflict on him the same punishment seen at the U.S.-run Abu Ghraib prison. As reporter Tim Rury explains tonight, the kidnapped man's son is pleading for his father's life.
You just got to keep positive thoughts in your head. And when you start thinking negative, you know, I'm just trying to stay positive, trying to keep everybody strong. You know, everything's going to be okay.
Paul Johnson III identified his father, Paul M. Johnson, as the man in photographs posted on an al-Qaeda-linked website. An Islamic military group, Al-Fallujah Squadron, claiming responsibility for the abduction, posted Johnson's Lockheed Martin business card, passport photo, and other documents. The kidnapping is the latest in a string of terroristic acts against Westerners in Saudi Arabia. The Al-Fallujah Squadron also took credit for Saturday's killing of Kenneth Scroggs. Scroggs was gunned down at his home in Riyadh. On June 6th, American Robert Jacobs was found shot to death at his Riyadh home. Secretary of State Colin Powell said Sunday the security situation in Saudi Arabia is troubling, but he has confidence in his Saudi counterparts.
It's a troubling time in Saudi Arabia, and I know that the Saudis are doing everything they can to deal with this terrorist threat.
In a statement on its website, Al-Fallujah Squadron said it has the legal right to treat them, the hostages, the same way they treat our people, and would publish more details about the man kidnapped and explain the Mujahideen's demands. Tim Rury, Fox 8 News.
Tim, thank you. The al-Qaeda attacks on Westerners are part of a campaign aimed at driving out foreigners and sabotaging the oil sector that is key to the Saudi economy and the Saudi royal family's rule. It was another bloody day in Iraq. A U.S. soldier was killed in a Baghdad car bombing. Another roadside blast took the lives of a dozen Iraqis, including 5 policemen. In the meantime, a second member of the Iraqi government was assassinated today. The education ministry director was murdered as he left his home. Saturday, the most senior diplomat in Iraq was killed. Despite these deadly attacks, leaders there remain resolute.
They cannot kill our hopes by killing our officials, because the hope of establishing democracy is an aim that the Iraqi people are behind it and is going to succeed.
Tonight, the White House is blaming traitors and terrorists for the weekend assassinations.
Still ahead tonight, an incredible story. A woman is 8 months pregnant, and now she's also a hero.
Yeah, this really is terrific. Coming up, wait till you hear what this Ohio mom had to go through to save her children.
Some say it's not what God intended. We have details on a magazine Bible for teenagers.
A warning before heading to the beach this summer. Some meteorologists are worried people could be diving into trouble.
Plus, it's your chance to find out what it's really like to fly a space shuttle or perhaps be a pilot. Details when we come back.
You're watching Fox 8 News at 10 with Lou Maglios, Suzanne Stratford, and Scott Sable with weather.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my new Kia Sedona. It's got a 10-year warranty. Did your Sienna have that?
No.
It's got more front legroom, and it was $2,300 less.
How much less?
Ooh.